How's it going, everyone? G Smith64 here, coming at you with an interesting game here. The premise is interesting. It reminds me of Contra a lot. This game is called Bite the Bullet. Now, just as a disclaimer, I do have to say a big shout out to Mina Cat Studios for giving me a review copy of the game so I can play it here for you guys. I'll be honest. I don't really know what we're getting into. I mean, I have like a basic idea. Shift, move, jump, dash, secondary fire. All right. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Fuck it, dude. We'll give it a shot. Chewy. No data found. Let's go. In the near future, economic collapse caused by underpopulation and pollution led to food shortages and starvation. Temporary reprieve was granted through implantable bionodes, which enabled humans to consume any substance, organic or inorganic. However, over time, these nodes caused mutations across the human populace, a process known as ghoulification. Faced with a dying society, many humans fled to the stars, where they flourished. Those that stayed behind, the ghouls, eked out a merciless existence on a blasted Earth. Decades later, biological corporation Darwin Corp has made a name for itself by collecting genetic material from across the galaxy for preservation, research, and complete advantage. For particularly involuntary specimens, Darwin Corp brings in Chewy and Chuella, two mercenaries with razor-sharp skills and a hunger for success. Now, as you may already be able to guess, this is a very food-based show. Come see me in the room to your left. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have a reservation? Step aside, Metro to Teleporter. Your boss hired me to take care of your unruly ghoul problem. So unless you want to explain to her why I'm running late, you still need a reservation. Look, I've been on Earth before, okay? That rock's no 5-star restaurant. It barely qualifies as a gas station buffet. I don't think a reservation is necessary. I wasn't aware that gas stations had buffets. All depends on your standards. Now, just tell me what I need to know, and I'll let you get back to polishing your podium. Very well. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Yes, this is a run-and-gun shooter with a unique twist and food brought into it. Okay, I fucked that up because I wasn't fully reading. Stun an enemy by shooting them and walk up to them to eat them. Use the left shift key to activate shield. Alright. Thank you for obliging me. We do believe the AR simulation to be quite necessary, like washing your hands before you eat. You understand. Well, then again, maybe you don't. Look, I typically need a full shower or an after a meal. Ready to drop me planetside yet? I really must insist that you go and speak with Supreme Executive Vora first. I'm sure she has some additional directives pertaining to your assignment. We'll find then. I suppose we'll go talk to her. Ah, yes, my 12 o'clock is here. Sorry to interrupt lunchtime. I had a podium polisher problem. No trouble. I never eat. The average human spends 32,000 hours eating over the course of their lifetime. What a loss in productivity. Well, if there's one thing I know about you, Vora, it's that you ain't average. I take it that this assignment isn't just a fast food run? I'm embarrassed to admit that we have yet another planet full of involuntary species. No interest in the Compendium? None. You could say they have a hostile disinterest in Darwin Corp and its initiatives. I don't understand why all those life forms keep resisting scientific progress. Indeed, our research does have an element of inevitability that some cultures fail to grasp. No matter. They can either climb aboard or be crushed beneath. Any specific target? Targets, actually. We require the genetic material of 8 different organisms from the Capodium. These ghouls on Earth, however, are unwilling to allow us access to them. In fact, they have become aggressive in their... Warning. Argentine rail system is under attack. How appropriate. It seems ghouls are assaulting the local bullet train. I advise you to start there. Well, let's get to it then. Do I gotta talk to you first? Choose a console, and we'll let you go. The bullet train. Smorgasbord! Eat one and only one of each type of enemy. Let's try it. Yeah. So the premise of this game is a run-and-gun shooter similar to Contra, except you can take more than one hit. WSD to me... Alright. WASD to move. Got 2 modes of fire, a dash. So here you're an Expedito, Champion Champa, a real buffet badass, but I thought I would remind you about the mechanic of eating. Everything you consume is your HP and bit. Give you some degree of calories, fat, and protein. Your current total of each are indicated in the HUD. Top center. These resources used to power every action you take, from jumping to using special abilities. So make sure you keep yourself well fed. Your body will reflect your diet. Eat a lot of protein. You'll be nimble and strong, but also a bit of a resource hog. If you chow down on fat, you put down a few layers, but these just add to your defense. Remember, everybody's tactical, even yours. Ooh. Seed of Hope. But yeah, so the premise of the game is just to eat. You get power-ups from eating your enemies. Oh my god, my jump height is absurd. Look at that gymnastic swimming around in your tum-tum. Press Trab to transform. Oh, let me just eat this guy. Oh my goodness. Well, that's neat. I missed the jump, and I immediately died. Awesome. A shoey. Munch, 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 munch. Ain't teleport technology great? Humans developed these back on Earth since the population began to decline. Crumbled as well, and we need to get away around fast. So yeah. Ah, sweet. It teleports food to me. I see. Level up. Go ahead and munch. Go ahead and munch. I'm gonna eat that crow. I'm not gonna eat that crow. But I will eat that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. Looks like you'll be taking a detour through the sewers. Circle of life, right? First, what is this? It's like some kind of magic item. It's dope. Oh, goodness. Teleport? Select a gun to modify. I figured a champion like your stuff would be able to recognize when something's a wee bit past its expiration date. Guess not, eh? Whenever you see food, enemy, or anything else with those green mold spores coming off them, you're liable to get sick when you eat it. Throwing up wreaks havoc on your calories. You might want to avoid these things, just like moldy food in the fridge. It's safer just to shoot them. However, you also use special enzymes they contain to catalyze a regenerative fermentation in your gullet. Or to purpose a janitor can understand. These spoiled critters will let you craft and upgrade your weapons. Doing so will cost some resources, of course, and crafting in the middle of combat can't be risky. The choice is yours. Fuck it. Let's re-roll the base damage. And go ahead and throw it up. Now let's get back to it. Back in we go. Munch. Go ahead and munch. Ouch. I'm digging this game, I won't lie. Oh, goodness. I mean, the premise, at first, seemed strange. It still very much is strange. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, no, the whole entire premise of this game is still very weird. But I understand it. And I think it's niche enough that it's enjoyable for people. Okay, you got something special going on about you, so I'm interested. And now we get to level up. So, that's actually kind of cool. I think we have to start here. There are a lot of great and weird things to eat out there, so choose your favorites. You'll unlock new abilities from one of the different skill trees depending on what kind of food you prefer to eat. You can always unlock skills from the general tier tree. Feels good to be out in the open air, right? Good news. The combined Darwin Corp and Argentina forces have starved off the ghoul assault and contained them to the rails. All right, champ, get moving. Special specimen can't be far. Go ahead and just start munching down. Nothing up there. All right. Go ahead and munch. Secret teleporter room, let's go. The lawful good banana. Man, that food is rough. Although I have to say, this music is popping. Let's see where this teleporter takes us. Say now, don't you look like the gambling sort? Well, I did briefly take a procedurally generated approach to eating. Every day for breakfast, I just put my mind in the fridge, put my hand in the fridge, eyes closed, and ate the first thing I touched. Interesting. Care to take another lunch-related wager? I'm listening. It's simple. I'm thinking of a creature. Guess which one? And I'll give you a weapon. Get it wrong, however, and I get to keep all the resources you wager. Alright. I don't have enough to bet, so no. Female champion Miki Sudo has tasted the gold as #1 champ across eating. Now her pumpkin pie eating exploits have energized your defenses and the power of the puffed pie dove shield. Oh, solid. I'll take it. I love my metal. Bird boy. You must die. It's not rotten. That was rotten. Ah, shit. Teleport away. Eat one and only each type of enemy. Got it. Rock Salt Ghoul. Damn it. Oh well. Go ahead and teleport, because that thing is rotten. Get to the end of the stage using the hamster. Yo, real talk, is the trick just to damage boost your way through? Yup. Yup, it is. Alright. Up we go. Wait a second. Bro, give me things that have fat in them. Come here. Give me the fat. Bitch. I feel like that sound should be more crunchy. I won't lie. That's still gross. Same with this. That's gross. Like, really gross. Ah, you just scroll. I see. Whoops. Never kill on an empty stomach. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, sure. All right. It works. Of course you're rotten. Damn. All right. We tried it. Damn it. Didn't realize it was rotten. Bye. Known for his hot cuisine official awful dishes, Top Chef Master Chris Consento has blessed you with the ham explosion, a meaty treat for your launcher. Oh. It's just a new gun. I'll take it. Well, that's just mean. That's mean. Want to calm it down up there, bucko? Go ahead and munch. See, I'll be honest. One thing I'm kind of disappointed about is that I feel like I've just played the same level 3 times over. I know it's supposed to be a different level, and there have been like a couple unique moments, but for overall... That's a fucking mutated enemy, son of a bitch. Well, let's just start up chucking. Yep, right in the middle of the battlefield. That's disgusting still. But yeah, it's just, it has felt very similar to the point where I'm not, if it wasn't for the fact that there was quite literally an achievement saying I beat the level and level ups in between, I would have not been sure I've been playing a different level. It more so feels almost like checkpoints. I did not click confirm on that, but alright, game. Let us teleport. Another hamster challenge already? Well, now that I know the trick is just I'll hold forward. Because you take more damage attacking than you do not. Yes. Awesome. It went down in damage. Love to see it. I'll take the healing for... free meat. Solid. Still don't even know what that is, but hey, I've gotten 3 of them now. Yeah, you're infected as shit there, bud. I'm not eating you. On to our 4th train. Of course you're infected. Oh, that's a big old bird. Okay, how many more health bars are you gonna have, buddy? Love it. Couldn't move. This changes nothing. Are you sure? An early defeat is hard to come back from. Kind of like cooking an appetizer before a three-course meal. Who are you, anyways? Britannia, a ghoul that was about to be the victor until you showed up. It's not too late to join the winning team. Trust me, you'll last longer. If there's one thing that centuries of blighted Earth have taught us, is that we will outlast and outlive anything. We'll be back. I see. Gross! Why do you have to throw up to beat the level? I don't like that. It's gross. Alright. Well, I think beating the first zone is where we will call that. I have been your host, G-Smith64, and this has been a look at Bite the Bullet. Excuse me. I was in the middle of a yawn. Apologies about that. This is in the first episode of Bite the Bullet. Scratch out Vulture. Splendid. They attacked us and bring their first missing entry here in the process. Triumph abounds. Still, the fact that they were able to remove themselves from their wretched planet is admirable. Not everything is completely destroyed. A lot of facilities are still intact. There's bound to be something down there that can support spaceflight. Of course. But don't you think that ghouls should stay earthbound? They've lost their claim to the stars when they opted to cling to their planet. Despicable creatures. Anyway, what's the next target? An almond of meat and machine awaits you in the ruined city of Cronus. A strange being, even by Compendium standards. Meat machine, eh? Well, you are what you eat. Let's see, creature. You're a mercenary, correct? Gun in the mouth for hire, I am. Ever consider Katria an animal control? Or perhaps fauna recollection? Let's see. We collect animals to eat. No, for a zoo. What's that? Oh. Let's get past that. Help them breed or save from the threats of their natural environment, promote the healthy population and such. So it's a farm. What? No, I think it's a lost cause, dear. Sounds like a less fun version of the compendium. Count me out. Fine by us. Told you the director. I told the director he should be focusing on rebuilding anyways. Man! The main character of this is not smart. What? Okay, now. Greetings, stock brother. Nice studs, friend. These are ancient garments, woven from husks and silk. Do they make bandanas out of that material? Doubtful. But thanks to you, we may soon have an abundance of rodent pelts for sale. So you know of me. Things certainly seem to pop off when you are involved. From the bottom of my cobby heart, I thank you. I don't need to know any more about your cob, thanks. May your path be paved in starch, friend. Is this them? Yeah, this is the guy. Can I help you two? Doesn't look that impressive. This is coming from a labyrinth lurker. Hey, think about it. We're all half Minotaur. What? This is Khan, a champion competitive eater, and he's here to challenge you. I've never been one for mulling over cud. Sorry. Ha! Told you he was afraid. You were right, boss. He does look scared. Steady on there, you talking burger, and tell your side of fries to watch his mouth. I'm not afraid of you or any eating contest. Excellent. Come back when you're ready to rock it then. Well, let's do it. Fuck it. Get munching. Damn it. Come here, bucko. Come be my meat. I hunger for your flesh. Mr. Success. Solid. What? Why am I back here? What? Nope. Nothing you can help me with. Talk. Welcome to the hub world. Hey, I have to call this place. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn. Darwin Co-op. Darwin Co-op. What's it? What? See, I prefer a hub world. Pioneering research shows that music stimulates during intense field operation can help in performing optimal levels. The control board here is linked to your ocular auditory implants so that you can feel the tunes to smooth running gun. The research also shows two genres with clear leaders in ancient performance, heavy metal, and synthwave. Sounds like a flying amount of research, performance study. We did, of course. What better scientists than us? Anyways, come talk to us if you want to flip that musical switch. Do you want to... No, I'm good. Yeah. That's been... Talk about trying for the source meat. But yeah, this has been Bite the Bullet. It's a unique premise. I'll give it that. I like the level up mechanics a lot. I like the run and gun style of it. I like the eat your enemies to get stronger bit of it. Some of the controls are a bit strange. If I have to knock it somewhere. The controls are a bit rough in some places. Like once you're on a wall, you pretty much have to slow fall or hope that hitting down on WASD will make you go down. But I do like you can cling to walls. So it's a give and take there. I wish there was a better way to get off the walls. The run and gun style of it is very fun. It's very fast paced. It's engaging. But combined with the eating makes it a little clunky. It's not bad by any means. It's a fun game. There's just some parts of it that are a little rough. As for story so far, I can't say too much about it because I only beat the first stage. I guess 3 stages, but one level with multiple stages. I could say that its story is unique, is how I will put it. There are definitely some moments that got a laugh out of me, and the characters are interesting. But as for the main protagonist of the game, Chewie and Chulala, I don't know about her in fairness, but Chewie is a meathead. Plain and simple. Then the mechanic of upgrading your weapons is cool, but then the counterpoint to that is why upgrade your weapons when you can just find better ones on the ground. Especially because you can't control what the upgrade is going to be, and it'd even be a downgrade. So 9 times out of 10, you're better off just not eating anything rotten in the middle of combat, letting it die, and then just fighting a better weapon on the ground. At least so far. Then, all in all, I don't think it's a bad game. Do I think there are a couple rough points in it? Yeah, but what game doesn't have a couple rough points? Will I come back and play it again? Maybe. It's fun enough to play again, to warrant more playing. But it's more fun to play and not so much watch the story of it. Although one semi gripe I have with the game, and this is kind of a big gripe, I guess, is why do you have to throw up to complete the level? I mean, it's a well done animation. I'll give you that, but I don't know if I like the fact that in order to complete the level, you would just have to throw up. Because I feel like it sends the wrong message about professional eating as a whole. That in order to be a professional eater, you just have to binge eat, or it kind of gives me the vibe, and I really don't think this is the vibe they're going for. I know this isn't the vibe they were going for, but it gives me the vibe of I can't remember the word for it. It's not anorexia, but I think it's like it starts with a B. Fuck, I can't remember the word right now on the top of my head. but of just binging a whole bunch of food, then forcing yourself to throw it up, so that way you don't put on the weight. That's kind of the vibe it gave me, and I don't like that. Overall, though, it's a fun game. I recommend it for you guys to play and see what you think of it yourself. It is only $14.99. And again, thank you, After Being a Cat, for giving me a review copy of this, so I could do this first impressions review. And that being said, though, I've been your host, GSP64, and maybe in a couple days here we'll have an actual review of the game instead of just my first impressions. That being said, though, I'll see y'all next time. Peace!